Oh my goodness, the Hoyas are here, the Hoyas are here, crank it up. We are here with new Hoya, we are here with new Hoya, which I already said. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Miro and I'm currently going through an unhinged plant haul phase, mostly ordering more and more Hoya that I don't need. I'm just kidding, that was a lie. I absolutely need these Hoya. So today we have a package that I mentioned in one of my previous videos, and it is not a donut-shaped desk lamp, which slightly concerning look. I'm not really sure if I like that, but that's not the point of the video. We have some new Hoya that arrived to me. This is not the original box. It was an order with someone else, and they arrived to Serbia on Monday. No. Yes. Yes. Today is Wednesday. They were sent to me yesterday. So they were in transit, I would say, for maybe 10 days or so. Let me just check the date. Today is November 5th when I'm recording this, and they were sent out. I opened a weather app to check. Let's open the calendar. Let's be real. They were sent out, I think, on the 24th of October. That's when they were sent out. So a little bit over a week they were in transit, and I cannot wait to see them. I do know they arrived safely to Serbia, but let's see how they arrived to me. Shouldn't be in a terrible shape. I just can't wait. I have to start unboxing this. There are 4 Hoya in here, and one of them is unrooted, but the rest of them are rooted, and they are pretty rare. I will say I did get a good deal on them. So let me just try very hard. This is so exciting. I, of course, could have gotten out my scalpel, but I was a bit too lazy for that, so we're just gonna rip into this like a wild animal. Come on. They're in here. I think this is where the cutting might be. Oh, it's a little bit wet. Oh, here it is. I will say it's a little bit less silvery in real life than I imagined. Oh, we gotta be a little bit careful with this one. It's not dehydrated, so that's good. I'm just gonna tap it dry right away. I don't really love wet Hoya leaves. It's a little bit cool to the touch. Not cold, but a little bit cool. Obviously, it is October, so we will just have to take some care. This is Hoya Griffithy Silver with longer leaves. We don't have enough light. Das ist, I don't know, German. Oh my gosh, but you still cannot see this very well. I think it's underexposed. I think I'm just gonna set up my light for recording. I'm sorry, just wanted to do this quick. Okay, so my camera still says that we are being backlit, but I think this should be better, so let's try that again. Okay, that's much better. So, I will have to take B-roll of this. Hoya Griffithy Silver. It's a 1-node, 2-leaf cutting, and the leaves are looking very pretty. And we just have, actually we have 2 Hoya Griffithy in bloom, which is good. I am really looking forward to growing out this one. Now, I do think the leaves probably have potential to become longer, and I do hope they do. I love Griffithy with leaves bigger. It's silver with splash. There's some inconsistency in silver. I don't know if this is normal. I hope it's not some kind of a damage, but I can definitely see some inconsistency in the color, like lighter and darker silver, but I'm not talking about the splash. Oh, you can totally see the lighter, big lighter and darker areas on the leaf. I hope that is normal. So we will just monitor that, but very beautiful. I love Hoya griffithii. It is one of my favorite Hoya, which I feel we say for a lot of them. The next one is Hoya species Panglai from West Java. And I do believe this is a type of verticillata. It is outer variegated. And I think this is similar in a way to that verticillata that I recently got, but it wasn't variegated. I see that on the older leaf, the variegation is stronger. And I have seen some examples online where the coloration was better. And the leaves were nicer as well. So I think I got this because I think it has a lot of potential. I know I said no more verticillata, but I say crap like that all the time, don't I? I'm downsizing. Beautiful. I do hope the leaves get bigger, though they are also very cute like this too. I am a little bit concerned. Let's just take a look at the top of the potting mix, because sometimes these plants can rot at the base of the leaf, but this looks good. That all looks healthy to me. We're not going to repot it yet. This is adorable cup, number one. I'm gonna say it's an adorable cup. Where do I get this? What do I use this for? But it's adorable. My goodness. I think the next one is something that I didn't expect to get, and I think you won't expect me to get it. Oh, but I like it. Oh, okay, I love it. You know what? Okay, shush. No regrets. This is Hoya mindorensis purple variegated. I'm just gonna say I did not expect to like this as much. I sort of got it because it was cheap. The older leaf is giving a little bit of yellowy vibe. I'm not sure if that's normal, but this one, an absolute stunner. Excuse you, an absolute stunner. Who is she? Can we get all leaves like that? Mindorensis. Do I have Hoya mindorensis? I don't think so. I don't think I have Hoya mindorensis. And for a while I was like, should I get a Hoya mindorensis or not? I wasn't sure if I liked it. And I don't know, I always want to get it, but for whatever reason it never makes the cut. I'm not even in the frame. And this time I saw this and it was so cheap to add to the order that it really did not make sense. I would be an insane person not to add this to the order. So I did what any other rational person would do. Add it to the order. What a beauty. I did not expect I was going to like this, but I do. I see that on Instagram some people don't love theirs. I really hope for good behavior. Be nice, play well, and don't get mealybugs. Oh, she's so cute. I will not get over these cups. What the heck? What the heck? What are they for? And then the last one, and we're gonna pot that. Okay, for a moment I lost the cutting. The last one is a plant that I say constantly I do not like, yet I got it. I'm not saying I don't like this particular plant. I say I don't like this species. It is Hoya latifolia silver. I always say I don't like her, and here we are. We just got another Hoya latifolia, but listen, it's okay because she's silver. And I will hear nothing on this. I just need to carefully remove the thingamajig. Oh, okay, let's not break the leaf. It is smaller leaf than is typical for latifolia, I will say that. Much smaller, but you know, that's gonna get corrected, I think, over time. It's not giving typical latifolia size. I mean, you know, latifolia is one of the Hoya with the bigger leaves. So, yeah. But I think in time, we're gonna get her to look nice, though. I will say I'm not the It's not that I'm not a good grower of latifolia, but sometimes latifolia can be a little bit annoying. So I really do hope that this one takes off and doesn't prove to be annoying like some of the other ones. Though I do have good latifolia too. I have good behaving latifolia as well. So, you know, it is a small cutting. I am a little bit surprised by the size. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm nothing if not honest. It's, do I have a standard? I do have a standard latifolia, but let me just get it. I have one from Look River. It looks horrible. I keep saying I don't know what to do with this one because it made a new growth and the leaf is so tiny, and I was like, I can't sell that as a cutting, obviously, because it's so small. But you know. Shan't be saying much. But yeah, typical latifolia size compared to this. I do hope we get here. Look up to her, look up to her. That's where we want to be. You people who have this latifolia silver, do tell me, does she get bigger than this? I hope she does, because I want big silver leaves. Actually, when you think about it, if this gets as big, this could be the biggest silver leaf Hoya in my collection. So fingers crossed for her. I will have to figure out where to put them so I can monitor them at all times and not forget to water. They're not dehydrated, which is good, and very well rooted, which is also good. I don't typically keep them for long in setups like this because, well, it doesn't have a hole. And I think I will order some pots today, small see-through pots, so I can repot them and then have them grow in my care. Though, I don't know, maybe some people would leave them in this. I don't want to leave them in this. I think it's too small. The more root mass, the bigger the plant, right? So let's give them an opportunity to stretch out and give us big, big leaves. Okay, so we do have to pot this, which we're gonna do. I will just take a photo for some of my friends of these who have been also kind of expecting to see what these Hoya look like, and then I will let them chill a little bit. I will put it in a bag, but I will not spray it, and then I will pot it a little bit later in the day. I have to find some good mix in which I can root it. So I'll be back very quickly. For you, not for me. I was just recording for 5 minutes before I realized that my microphone is completely off. Thank you very much. I am very experienced at this. Anyway, what I was saying is it's a couple of days later and I am a monster. I still have not potted that Hoya Griffithy. It was in this bag, Ziploc bag with some droplets of water. And you can actually root Hoyas like that, it's fine. I have done this a million times. You just spray the inside of the bag and put the cuttings in and they will absolutely root 100%. But since this is not the cheapest cutting ever, I thought maybe we actually, give it a normal treatment. And I just wanted to say, I think I have not rewatched the video yet. I have not edited the video yet, but I think the energy was a little bit off. Maybe I was a little bit disappointed by the size of these plants. And I think, they were photographed, but out of context. So I thought that the leaves are gonna be bigger. For example, I thought this was gonna be a normal latifolia sized leaf, right? Which is typically the size of a palm. This is fine. I think I expected this for Mindorensis. I did know this was a verticillata. This is species Panguai from West Java, outer variegated, and I do like this one very much. I thought it was gonna have the leaves of the same size like one of the Hoyas that I got, which is from Lampung, and maybe it can grow to that size, but I was just hoping for those vibes. Let me find like a good representative. Yeah, I think I was hoping for something like this, of that size. I don't know. We were hoping for too much, perhaps. So, yeah. I don't know if this one can grow to be that big. I honestly have no idea. If you do have it, let me know. How big does species Panglai, but I think it does stay this size. I mean, it's a very interesting verticillata leaf, I'm not going to lie to you. And I do like verticillata. It seems to be one of those that blooms with purple in the middle, if I'm not mistaken. I could be. I will try to find a photo of the flower. So that's great because I love those verticillatas. Griffithy, maybe I thought it was a little bit longer, but I don't know. I'm typically not very critical when I get Hoya cuttings. I don't know, maybe I was just not in the mood that day. I'm not really sure. I do like them. I haven't done anything with them yet, and I truly, truly like them. I'm just hoping that this one gets a little bit more impressive. I can't remember, is it this one or this one? Because I've been reading about people's experience on Instagram. I think they say this one is quite a fast grower. I really wish I had all the pots so I can repot them, but I will just have to find something to pot them in while we wait for the pots that I haven't ordered, while we wait for them to arrive. For that to happen, I should probably order. I have here a little bit of pumice and just these. I used these when I was packing, when I was making lunch for students who were protesting, and I was bringing them food, so I used these to pack their lunches. And I'm just gonna use one of these for this Hoya as like a miniature impromptu prop box. What are we going to do? Let's actually get to that part. I have here a bunch of RO water, and I'm just going to mix in Rhizotonic. I mentioned this product before. It's not sponsored, though. If Kana wants to send me like bajillion liters of this, I would be grateful. So it says here, it provides the plant with the right balance of trace elements and vitamins to enhance the development of the root system. And I definitely have seen this work really well on some of the, well, very messed up Hoya, Papua Hoya, for example, Urniflora, was in a really, really bad shape. And she did grow roots, but she's now losing some leaves, so I hope that she's gonna grow. It's a very tricky plant, but I actually recorded that rescue as a video. I haven't posted it yet because we're waiting for her to actually thrive. So we'll see how long that takes. So I'm just gonna do, it says 40 mils per 10 liter when first treating a new media, 4 mils per liter. And then 2 mils per liter during the vegetative phase. So I'm just gonna do, I have 5 liters here, so I'm just gonna do 10 mils. It's not the cheapest thing ever. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is about 20 bucks. And since I use it with every watering, I do tend to run out. Well, we know that my every watering is not so frequent, but it still runs out pretty quickly. But I do think it is worth it. I had some Hoya that were mistreated by me, and I just repotted them to a new potting mix because they were in super hydrophobic cocoa peat and perlite because I haven't watered for the longest time, and I just repotted them while watching Wednesday season 2 while back, and the root recovery on those is shocking. Like, I watered them with this right away. Magic, definitely worth it. I typically, like I know I say that I use rain mix, I use, all these fertilizers, and I do recommend them, but truly, if I think something is worth it, it's Rhizotonic. It really, really, really makes a difference when you have plant under stress. So we have pumice. I'm just gonna put some water in here. Hopefully I don't have trash lying around, except for myself. I will just fill this with some water. Like so that pumice can really soak up all those trace elements. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm going to actually put this cutting in water as well. This is what I did with Papua Hoya. Now she was dehydrated, so she needed it, and she pulled through. Now this isn't dehydrated, this is not necessary with this one, but I'm just gonna soak it there for like, I don't know, several minutes. Let's get more water in there. It probably would be better if I made a fresh cut so it could actually soak that water in. But I'm just gonna pray that it does anyway. It's room temp, so it's a little bit... I always am surprised how cold actually room temp water is. But yeah, it's not warmed up. So I'm just gonna set an alarm for 5 minutes for this, and then I think I'm gonna let this go for about half an hour. Okay, paper towel is ready, and we have about... I mean, you can soak it for longer. It does not have to be 5 minutes. I can't remember for how long I soaked Papua Hoya. I do have a video someplace, but I'm not gonna look for it. I think it was definitely like for 10-15 minutes, but I'm telling you, this is not dehydrated, and maybe this doesn't do anything, I don't know, with this graffiti, but I don't wanna over soak it, you know? So just 5 minutes, and I'm gonna put it back here. This water, the one from pumice I'm not, because it's gonna be filthy, but this one is gonna stay pretty clean. So I'm gonna put it back and water my plants today. That is at least the plan. Whether it will come to pass, I don't know. I guess while I'm waiting for time to pass, I can show you a Hoya in bloom. Oh, my battery is about to be empty. Well, should charge that. It's Hoya species Jabbar that is now stuck with this Philanthera. And this Philanthera is losing a leaf. Don't know why this Philanthera is losing a leaf. It's such a beautiful plant. I mean, she did suffer tremendously with me, so it's not like I'm surprised. But it is a very beautiful plant. It should be much bigger, but I did not water her at all for the longest time. The roots seem fine, so there is slight root rot because of all the underwatering, but I have been treating it with this rhizotonic. Anyway, this cutie pie, oh, she's so pretty. I love anything amicabilis like. Do they love me? Not so much. I should take a photo of this. Very, very cute. You can see that partially they changed the color. I hope that's in focus, but I really can't tell from here. Hopefully it's focused. We gotta take a photo of that. I don't have it documented. It's a very cute plant. It's still not what I'm looking forward to the most. This one, which has been almost destroyed by mites. I'm looking forward to this one blooming. This one is supposed to have a larger flower. Oh, we're done. But we have been severely infested with mites. Now it's growing again, thankfully, and I see a peduncle. So hopefully mites are a thing of the past. But yeah, she really, really struggled. I probably should propagate from this, like from the healthy section of the plant when we get more leaves in, which I probably will do. Anyway, let's get this graffiti patted dry. I'm just going to let it drain on this paper towel. I don't want to handle it too much. I don't want to break off the leaves because, well, you know how Hoya leaves are close to the base. They're easy to snap off, and, you know, there is some of that woodiness around the base of these leaves, which I'm not going to say it's mites, but, you know, there is that woodiness. We don't like that woodiness. You can kind of see. Would you focus? Why is everyone else's camera on YouTube constantly focusing? That looks good. I've decided. So I'm going to wait for that. Oh, dropped her again. It's the video where I drop my cuttings. I'm gonna wait for this pumice to be ready. And I think this is going to be too small. Yep. So I'm just gonna put it into this one. That should be fine. I mean, we will just have to lay it flat, sort of, because I do believe this is the way to pot it, not like this, even though this is prettier. Unfortunately, it's not very easy to tell on this particular cutting when they are already so woody, the petioles, where the bud is. Okay, I have about 20 minutes to just do something, so I guess I'm just gonna start editing this. Okay, the time is up, but the camera is down. There we go, a little bit better. I edited the intro to this video, like the haul part, so quickly, and I know this video is going to be short, and I'm gonna get a lot of comments, people saying how short it is, but I'm gonna tell you, I kinda love it. I think this is how people put out multiple videos per week. They, first of all, don't record for 6 hours, which I typically do when I'm making vlogs, so it's much easier to edit, and the videos are not over an hour long, they're shorter. This is probably gonna be like under half an hour, which is a normal length. Let's drain this. It's been soaking for about 40 minutes. So I'm just gonna do this off camera. Oh, I should have gotten a larger strainer. I'm immediately going to dump them in here. I feel my face fat jiggling. Okay, I think that's enough. I actually think I'm gonna put this on the bottom of one of my cabinets because it's warm and bright there, which bright is not so important, but warmth is. So we want this to root fast. You're probably gonna get an update very quickly on how it's doing. So I'm just gonna place it like so on top, but I'm gonna move around just a little bit and very lightly cover that stem. That was not successful. Let's make a little indent with our finger. It's a little bit better. Okay, so just a little bit buried there, not too deep. Let me just move out so you can kind of see. There is still exposed part of the stem, and I'm just going to close this. There we go. And place it in a cabinet. As for the rest of them, I will absolutely order the pots. I actually didn't tell you. I thought I told you in that intro part of the video. It's not going to be super useful, but I think I'm going to get self-watering pots like this. This one has a wick, but I've lost it. I think these are from Temu. I got these as a gift from Susie from Switzerland. And I think like for a couple of months at least, they're going to be a good fit. Boop. For these, that's a good fit, I would say. Eventually, I would like to put them in something like, I have my Hoya Loki in, my yellow Loki, which probably needs to be watered, which is a little bit bigger. So I think eventually we're gonna put it in that. What a beautiful plant. It has bloomed recently, this yellow Loki. Maybe I will cut it back a little bit. Let's see. Eventually, maybe I should just go with pots like this because they're not too deep. What do we think? You know, because I think it would be better not to repot them. Just plop them in there, put a small trellis, because I will have to repot them pretty quickly in this if they prove to be as fast growers. So I think I'm just going to go actually for this size right away. Unfortunately, it doesn't say what it is, but yeah, that's what the wick looks like. And it's, I think, from Temu. Though I do have Hoya in this smaller one. This is Valiki subspecies tenebrosa, which is not growing super fast for me right now because she's in low light, but she's bloomed a lot. And maybe I should repot her. I don't really know where I would put a trellis here. Though maybe I should just leave her be. What do we think? Should I just try to be delusional one more time and grow Hoya in tiny pots? I tried that before and it didn't work. I actually need to take care of this cabinet, which is looking really well. It's time to water. On unrelated note, I love how my Hoya acuminata is looking much better. Like the leaves in highlight were so tiny, and now Look. Growing much better in slightly lower light. Is that a mealybug? No, that's me ripping the stem. Okay, let's not. Should take a cutting over this too, eventually. She needs a repot, I think. Oh yeah, I'm ripping the roots. We shall deal with that one day. I hate these pots and I keep using them. Well, well. I think that is it for today. I will see you in the next video, Wednesday or Thursday. I think it's gonna be another haul, and then I promise I will stop with the hauls. Then we're gonna go into never-ending plant chores. I have a lot of things planned that need to be done. Well, I don't have a lot of things planned. Things just need to be done. So we're gonna do that. You can look forward to it. Oh, my eyelid is burning. What? Okay, anyway. There's a lot of things. Gotta do a lot of things. We're gonna start with the plant chores because that haul is recorded. So I think from now on you can just look forward to a tremendous amount of plant chores. A couple of special videos. One, it's gonna be really soon with Rachel. We still haven't done the interview. We had to shift that schedule a little bit because we were both busy, but I think maybe in a week or two we can record that, and whenever I get to edit you will see it. So I was hoping at the beginning of November, but we're probably going to do that, we're probably going to make that live in December, but you know, it's still coming, don't worry, I did not forget. Oh, I have one more update for you. Frogfoot, as we know, has lost all of its leaves, but I was taking out the cutting last night, from this pot. I'm not gonna take it out now. And it has a tiny root, and I hope I didn't break it. This was also treated with that rhizotonic, so as long as we can get the root really quickly and not overwater this, it's gonna be fine. And I really hope, please make it. Look at her, Amrita. Come on, be real, Amrita. We need you. So yeah, we gotta work on that. Someone asked me why didn't I root this in water. I don't think plants like this with stem like this don't do as well for water propagation, and it would have lost the leaves anyway. They were all yellow. If a Hoya arrives with yellow leaves, they're just gonna fall off. It's the way of life with Hoya. Oh, I really am so tempted to just look. Okay, we do have it. Listen, I'm so sorry for showing this to you. But can you see? That is the whisper. Please make it. Gotta put it back right away. It's getting a little bit drier, this mix, so I think I just need to bag them. I have not bagged any of them yet. Don't know how the carnosas are doing, but they have been out of the prop box for days, which I know I said I was gonna put them in a bag right away, but I haven't. Oh yeah, they have roots too. They have rooted already. They were in the prop box for max 4 days, and then I took them out because I was gonna put them in something else, like in a different prop box, because that one got mold because of that other mix I made. But like these already, you can actually see here a root coming from this carnosa. On two, that's a root coming. What the heck? So believe me when I tell you, rhizotonic works. It works. You gotta get it. I think it's available worldwide because Kana is a very well-known brand. They're from Belgium, so I'm sure like they're all over. I'm gonna get more of that. Anyway, I think it's time for me to leave you and finish editing this video and just start working on some other plant chores. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a good time, and fingers crossed for my new Hoya. Let's hope that graffiti roots really well. You're gonna get an update as soon as we see a whisper of a root, and hopefully I can repot the rest of them very, very soon and find a spot for them in my collection. Let me know which one you like the best. I think for now, oh, I don't know, I actually love them all. Can't decide, but I will make you definitely decide which one is your favorite. And of course, if you have Latifolia Silver, don't forget to let me know. Does she get bigger leaves? I really want giant leaves so I can complain I have no space. How are we going to complain? Don't stay compact. Give me a reason to complain about. So, see you in the next video. I might actually find a wick and repot that and create more problems for myself. Have a wonderful weekend and bye-bye. I would like to take some time to thank all of my patrons for their incredible support. A massive shout out to my $5 patrons, my 2 anonymous patrons, Alex von Siebenthal, Anna Margaret Moon, Andrea Cherish, Angela Bernard, Anna Malia, Anna P. Aspen Drake, Betsy Brett Noble, Katie Revert, Catherine Molina, Connie Pagano, Crystal Despain, Daniela Danube Daniels, Daria W, Deanne Sikorsky, Edith W, Elena Saxon, Ellen, Farah, Francis Wilkins, Gathering Moss, Gina Geisig, Rositz Kyle, Hannah Matlin, Hoji Scott, Into the Forest, Yana Griffin, Jen C, Jessica Chio, Jody D. Gomez, Jonas Barr, Hjorth Larson, Kara, Catherine P, Casey Gross, Kelso, Kimberly Polka, Christy Ehrlich, Laura Castle, Ellen Berg, Lee Mooney, Lucas Zerchevsky, Mandy Milliken, Marcel Har, Maria Zakova, Marina Yarmolich, Marty Miller, Melissa Walker, Michelle Heron, Mirka Grun Roos, MJW, Moa Edmund, Miss Seidenhar, Anna Nayli Yang, Nicole Maroney, Nangue, Nita Macy, Odette, PJ, Syke Sarah, Rachel Peterson, Rebecca C., Renee Church, Sharon Bones, Starla Von Lith, Suvi Kordekangas, Tessa Martins, Thomas Marsden, Tia B., Trista Bailey, Tristan Thomas, Vampire Siren, Van Alien, Xenia Greenyouth of the Balmud, Zaira Rivera, Zlakov Niponi, and A Flower. A big thank you to my $3 patrons, Botany Benz, Kilone, Darryl Del Rosario, Eden Corlett, Holly Borner, Ivy, Joanna, KPZ, Lindsay Ann, Maria Isabel, Monica Wykers, Nerdy Kathy, Oh Here Plants, Ringlog, Tangwatan Nisria Cool, VH, and www.myhoya.shop. And a thank you to my $1 patrons, Alice Borlin, Ann C., Brandon Pacheco, Couture Helvetica, Deepanjali Rao, Amelia Bronson, Jolie Sullivan, Julie Lafford, Kayla Barbara, Kelly Ash, Kelly Gallagher, Chris Perez, Laura Jackson, Lorianne Subramaniam, Luzmin Fernandez, Mary Diamond, Mary Rose, Amelie Spicer, Nerdy Kathy, Olivia Chin Mueller, Pacific Northwest Plant Lady, Pack Slydig, and Steph Fox.